UIC was in front of you. So right now, right in front of us is Northern Iowa, and that's what we have to be concentrated on.
Northern Iowa has not defeated UIC since January of 1989 on the road. This is a long-time rivalry, but it's rekindled here in the Missouri Valley. UIC will have possession. Don't forget you can also listen to this game on UICFlames.com, home and road for all the games where you can hear it on the Flames Network. Christian Jones to Anderson on the right side for UIC. Trey Anderson from Tacoma, Washington. With 9 to shoot. Down the lane he comes. Now tries to give it past to Jace Carter. Long three. Switch! Jace Carter from the left wing. It's 3-0 UIC.
Nice to get Jace off there. Shot clock going down. Had to take the three. Was able to nail it.
Duax at the top for Northern Iowa. There's a three drop in the left corner. That shot is no good for Bowen Bourne, and the Flames out with it. UIC 5-4 here at Credit Union 1. Talking to Luke Yaklich. Just wants to see some consistency and be able to shoot the ball a lot better, especially in the second half. Okani on the left wing with under 10 to shoot. Trey Anderson launches a three. Yes, sir! Trey Anderson for three in the left corner. 6-0 Flames.
Nice to see Trey get off as well. Been struggling a little bit. He's been injured, not 100%, but it's great to see him come off and hit his first three as well. UIC so far off to a good start offensively.
It's Trey Campbell, the freshman. And now a three try from the right corner. That's no good for Bourne. The Flames, another opportunity to take advantage in transition. Christian Jones, a flying one-hander, no. Rebound into the hands of James Betts. Here's Betts on the right side for the Panthers. Duax with 15 to shoot, plenty of time. Bourne, a quick pass inside, layup is good. So nicely done by Duax, the 6'6 freshman from Dubuque. And the Northern Iowa Panthers on the board at 6'2. Anderson at the top. Trey Anderson. Now finds Carter. Skull ball to CJ. Christian Jones, a freshman from East St. Louis, finds Carter. Carter for three. Off the rim, no. Rebound reeled in by Betts. Northern Iowa were led by Trey Campbell with 20 points in their last game in their victory against Illinois State as we have a whistle. Foul call. It's going to be on the Flames.
Yeah, Christian Jones on the hold.
So Jones on the foul. And here comes Jackson in for UIC. Jalen Jackson, the 6'2 guard from Fort Wayne. Ben Jacobson, 3 wins shy of passing Dana Altman for second all-time in Valley wins as a coach. Looking on, and a turnaround jumper is good. Betts spinning and turning on the baseline and finally gets it to fall. 6-4 Flames.
Well defended by Toby Okani. Just a little bit more patience and nice fadeaway there by Betts, but well defended regardless.
Trey Anderson for the Flames. At the top. Skobal for three. Switch! Skobal for three on the left wing. It's 9-4 Flames.
And that's 3 threes by UIC coming in with the rhythm of the offense. Let's see if UNI makes an adjustment and starts to make us penetrate.
Here's Duax, and a whistle and a foul called on the Flames. Foul's going to be called on Toby Akani. It'll be his first. With 16:28 left here in the first half, as you see the perplexed look on the face of Luke Yaklich.
And that's going to be something, when you get in the conference, when teams scout you, they're scouting you against obviously different competition, but they want to see what works and what doesn't work. What's been working as he shoots and makes or misses his first free throw is the isolation of our guards and our big man on one-on-one plays, right? So we have to be prided on stopping our individual man in front of us, because that's what's been happening in the last 6 games is, when offense breaks down, the opposite team, as he shoots and makes a second free throw, are just taking us right to the hole. So we have to be able to defend without fouling.
Cole Henry down the ball game for the Panthers. It's 9-5, Flames with the lead. Flames played well for the majority of that game against Valpo, as there's a pass inside to Carter. Layup is good. Nice by Anderson, finding Carter on the inside. It's 11-5 UIC. Flames had the advantage in that game against Valpo and just let go of the rope in the second half. Looking to try to make amends here. A quick pass inside to Henry. Henry with a flying one-hander. The shot dances around the rim and off, and the rebound controlled by Scoball. Here comes Jackson into the front court for UIC. Jackson to the lane. Layup missed. Rebound, Trey Campbell. In the left corner, a three try. That's no good for Duox. And the rebound controlled by Northern Iowa. So new life here for Bourne and the Panthers. And he launches a three. On that quick release, and that goes out of bounds. It'll be Flames basketball. So Northern Iowa trying to speed up the tempo a little bit. Timeout on the floor. Flames off to a good start, 11-5. The UIC Flames lead. This is before the game. Hey, good start for the Flames here in the first stanza.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of been evident the last couple games. We've started out games really well. It's about finishing games and sustaining effort on both the offense and defensive end. But you're right, offensively, really good start. Hit three early threes and, in continuity here on the offensive end.
Here's Okane working in the lane and finds Anderson at the top. Anderson for UIC. The right side is Carter. Okane, Anderson for three. Switch! Trey Anderson knocks down the three. 4 threes for the Flames. 14-5, Flames with the lead. Here is Bourne on the right side. Side it goes to Anderson. Anderson backs in, spins, turns. The flying left hook is no good. And the rebound, and there's a whistle and the foul call. That should be on Anderson.
And really good defense there by Jace Carter. We see the replay here, or maybe this is the other play down. Jace Carter doing a really good job. Nice challenge and a great rebound there by Toby Okane, who's actually leading our team in rebounding. Mm-hmm. So just, it's so much athletic ability for that kid.
So Flames basketball with a 14-5 lead. It's the 22nd time these two teams have played. It's an 11-11 tie. Okane, free throw circle. Upper good. Toby Okane. And it's 16-5 Flames. Cam Fenns has checked in for the Flames. Big man from Iowa. Landon Wolf in for Northern Iowa. And now Bourne. The pass to the right side. Anderson all the way in, and a whistle. Foul beyond the Flames.
So far, just one of the things I saw Bourne averaging 19 points a game, one of their leading scorers. One of the things I always watch is, for a volume shooter and scorer, does he become impatient? And right now, he's not. I mean, on that penetration just right there, he could have pushed up a shot. Instead, skipped over to his man and was able to, get the first part of an assist with the free throw here. But I always watch guards to see if they start pressing. He's got three attempts with three misses on the three-point line, but he's still playing well.
The foul was on Cam Fenns, and both free throws are good, so it is 16-7, UIC with the lead with 14 minutes left here in the first half. Glad to have you with us this afternoon here from Chicago. Anderson to Jace Carter, who leads the team in scoring. Anderson finds the room and scores. Nice job by Anderson finding the room to be able to operate and was able to knock it down.
Well, he's probably taking it personal. I would. Somebody talking about, the best guard in the league. Well, yeah, well, I'm going to show you what I can do as well. But, nice shot by Trey Anderson there.
Duax with 10 to shoot. Bourne falls down with the basketball, and here come the Flames. Trey Anderson finds a trailing Okane for three. Shot's no good from the left side. Rebound corralled by Bourne. Here come the Panthers here with Bourne. Inside, and a miss of a dunk. Look out.
Cody, don't get nervous.
No.
Don't get nervous. No. The point guard's got you.
No, you're the senior citizen. I was trying to protect you.
No.
As Cole Henry
will never hurt you.
Cole Henry went up, and he dunked that basketball. Just hit the lip of the rim, and it caromed into our broadcast area.
Yeah, like he lost the ball on the back of the rim. So, but yeah, let's get it.
So 13-14 left here in the first half. Flames with an 18-7 lead. Christian Jones back in for UIC. Anderson. Down the lane he comes. Shots blocked out there by Duox. Here's Bourne. Down the lane we have a whistle as Anderson tried to make his way to the basket. And the foul is going to be on Trey Anderson. They say hand check. And Griffin Yaklich in the ball game now for UIC to replace Anderson. Yaklich not available in the last game against Valparaiso. 12:49 left. Campbell finds Henry at the top. Wolf against Jackson. Now on the left baseline. Here's Anderson, goes up. Missed that shot, rebound, tipped, and that's going to go out of bounds. That's going to be Flames basketball.
Wow, and I thought Christian Jones touched that, but obviously the ball was already out of bounds. But, nice defense there. Griffin Yaklich doing a really good job of, playing good defense and being solid. So far, Hoodie, defensively, we are, and I go back to scout discipline, right? Mm-hmm. Discipline closeouts. Obviously, if there's a player that's a strong hand, we're making them go opposite. And we're really active here on the defensive end, and I think that's transferring to our offense. If we can continue to move the ball and get open shots and make these shots offensively, we'll be fine.
Okani on the right wing. Finds Scoball at 15 to shoot for the Flames. Jackson way out high on the right wing. Okani wide open for three. Yes, sir! Okani from the left corner. 21-7, Flames with the lead. Campbell. Now Anderson and a whistle.
Yeah, it'll be another foul. I think it'll be on Christian Jones on the handoff here. Timeout.
So Jones with the foul. And a timeout on the floor. 11:55 left here in the first half. Visit UICFlameshop.com today. With Kenny Williams, Jonathan Hood with you. A couple of things stand out. 5 for 7 for 3 for UIC, but we talked about the defense as well, which is a calling card for Luke Yaklich as the head coach. 2 or 3 guys around the ball in the painted area defensively in that last possession.
Yeah, and no extra possessions, no offensive rebound. So, capping off a really good possession with getting the defensive rebound, which is initiating our break.
Anderson spins and turns and then goes up. Shot is no good for Northern Iowa. And again, a third opportunity is taken out there by Yaklich, and we have a whistle. Got a whistle here as there's a lot of contact on the inside.
Yeah.
Titan Anderson is rubbing his head.
Yeah, maybe got a little incidental contact, a little bit of a scrum there on the rebound and might have caught an inadvertent elbow, but they're going to sub him out. And that's why you never pretend that you're hurt. That's why you never show that you're hurt, because then you get subbed out, Hoodie.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So Titan Anderson, the sophomore from Eldridge, Iowa, has to leave. That's interesting. Now, Jace Carter, he was checking his chompers, making sure that they're all in place. Looks like it's okay. And he's still in the ball game. Carter at the top of the circle. Anderson on the right side. Carter drives the lane. Carter goes up off the glass and scores. Jace Carter, he's got 7. It's 23-7 Flames. Here's a wide open 3 by Betts. That's no good. Rebound corralled by Jace Carter. Flames out with it now with Jackson. Jackson, he's double teamed. He's garnering more confidence with each game. Anderson to the left corner. Yaklich for 3. That shot's no good to the left corner. Rebound Bourne. UIC coming into this game a little shorthanded roster-wise, as all the way in the layup is good for Bourne.
So that's what we have to talk, right, with Bourne, and the switch-off came with Scoball. That's going to be a mismatch all the time. We have to communicate and make sure that the guard gets back on Bourne, or he's going to take advantage of that matchup every single time.
Vicente Saragba as well as Stephen Clay not available for today's game for UIC as Jackson travels on the baseline. So a turnover, and it'll be Northern Iowa basketball. Here comes Mike Duax back in the ball game. He'll replace Drew Daniel. As expected, Kenny, plenty of Iowa-born players on this Northern Iowa roster, up and down. The majority of it, right, maybe 90% of it, right from the state of Iowa. Bourne finds Betts. Duax against Yaklich. On the left side is Wolf. 9 to shoot. There's a 3. That shot's good from the right wing. So James Betts for 3, and it's 23-12, Flames with the lead. Yaklich loses the handle momentarily. Now Anderson with the pickup. Anderson draws contact against Betts. Nice job by Anderson just to try to get to draw the foul in that situation.
Yeah, Betts a little bit undisciplined on the hedge out, but you always want to close that angle if you're a guard and attack that outside foot and go right at it. You can see it right here. Anderson attacks the outside foot. You're always going to draw contact. Now it's just up to the referee to call it. So,
Jaden Brunell in the ball game now for UIC for the first time. He has the basketball and finds Carter. Chase Carter, the sophomore, to Anderson. Brunell on the left wing with 6 to shoot. Brunell dribbles to the right side. Okani with time running down on the timer, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Northern Iowa basketball. Nothing doing there offensively for UIC.
So if you go, and that'll be something, Coach will go back to the tape. Brunell had an opportunity to shoot the 3 right there, and he passed it up. That's what caused the shot, the shot clock violation. But as a shooter, and Brunell is a decent three-point shooter, you got to receive the ball in triple threat, ready to score. He wasn't ready to shoot. That's why he passed up the shot.
Bourne, and the jumper's good. Bowen Bourne, the 5'11 guard from Norwalk, Iowa, averaging 18.8 points a game for this Panthers ball club. It is 23-14 Flames. Anderson for the Flames. Finds Carter on the right wing. Carter raises up for 3. Swish! Chase Carter for 3 on the right side. He's got 10. 26-14 Flames with the lead. What's the difference, Kenny? Looks like shooting is the difference so far.
Yeah, I mean, when you make shots, it makes everything easier, right?
Yeah. What Yaklich was telling me before the game, as there's a 3 from Betts. That shot's no good. Flames out with it now with Anderson. Anderson finds Carter. Long 3, and he knocks it down. Chase Carter's on fire.
Timeout.
He has got 13 points. That's his third 3 of the game. And that's Missouri Valley basketball here on ESPN from Chicago. Kenny Williams. I'm Jonathan Hood. 29-14. Flames the lead. Off to a good start so far in the first half.
Great shot, hitting 3s. Jace Carter 2 back-to-back 3s. Offense is, it's working. Looks like a well-oiled machine. But again, once you make shots, Hoodie, it makes it easier on the defensive end as well.
Here's Anderson back in the ball game for the Panthers. Backs in left of the lane. Spins, turns, fires, scores off the glass. So Anderson scores. He has 4. 29-16. Flames the lead. So that Northern Iowa, a rival for you. When you played at UIC, you played them a few times maybe?
No, I only played them once, and that was my freshman year. Then we changed conferences. Or they changed conferences, I should say.
After that one game, they had enough, huh?
Anderson
to Okani. Okani in the lane. The jumper goes out of bounds. Almost, and it was saved in there by Betts. So here come the Panthers out with it. Bourne in the free throw circle. Backs it out to the right wing. Betts against Brunell. And the jumper is good for Bourne on the baseline.
He's really good off the dribble, Hoodie.
It's a big mismatch there, and he's able to get that jumper from the baseline.
Well, and he's patient enough to get the mismatch. All of his shots, all of his scores so far, he's got 2 scores, have been on our big men.
Brunell for 3. Missed that shot. Rebound controlled by Campbell. Brunell got the message from the last time. He's going to shoot that ball, right? Anderson. Left of the lane. Spins, turns, fires, scores. Back-to-back baskets for Anderson. And timeout Yaklich.
Great timeout by Luke. And people will say, well, why? A little bit 9-point lead. It's because what you and I, if you're going to shoot them that early in the clock, you got to make them, right? So right now, coming out of the timeout, it's execute but get the best available shot. We can't, just because you got the lead doesn't mean you can relax.
Flames shooting 55% from the field, 40% here for Northern Iowa. Anderson's a little bit of a pressure there, but he gets out of it. He gives it to Carter. Now Okani on the right side. Okani led the team in scoring against Valpo the last game with a fall-away jumper. That shot is short, and the rebound controlled by Anderson. Here's Bourne. Anderson works his way right in the lane. Bourne at the top. Down the right baseline, and missing of a dunk there is Duax, and a whistle.
You call foul?
They're going to call a foul on Scoball. What about hanging on the rim?
Hanging on the rim. Well, I guess they called the foul, so that's why they called the technical, but I didn't see a foul at all. He challenged the shot unless, he got him on the wrist, but I was literally pulling up technical because he was hanging on the rim. I did not see a foul.
I expected it to go the other way. I expected for the play to go to the right, and that's not going to be the case, as Duax will go to the foul line. The freshman from Dubuque, Iowa, hits the free throw. Duax averaging 8.6 points a game, as Yaklich will come in to replace Okani with 5:48 left. Duax again. Good this time.
So, Hoodie, one of the things in the last 4 or 5 games, what we've seen is UIC get out to a really good start, but under 5 minutes, that's when the momentum begins to start for our opponent. So this is where we have to make a stop.
Scoball for 3. Missed that shot from the left wing. Here comes Campbell. Campbell finds Bourne. Pass is deflected in the hands of Anderson. Titan Anderson for the Panthers. Backs in. Spins, turns, and the shot's blocked. Blocked by Jace Carter. In the hands of Carter for UIC. Try to lace a pass to Yaklich. Goes out of bounds. He's going to stay Flames basketball with 24 on the clock. So Anderson's just going to keep working the middle, which is, pretty smart for him. He's very good in the post, very crafty.
Yeah, I guess they see an advantage there waiting for the double and then maybe for him to kick it out. But, well defended by Jace Carter with the block.
Trey Anderson at the controls for UIC. 15 to shoot. Anderson, and a foul call as Betts tries to set a pick there. And so the foul's going to be on Betts, the 6'6" forward from Ventura, Iowa. Betts will sit down, and here comes Cole Henry.
And even though, Anderson was able to draw the foul, that's where he's got to pick up the ball and reverse it. Because there's 2 guys way away from the basket. On the opposite side, on the weak side, there's going to be somebody open. If you're able to turn that ball and do a skip pass, somebody's going to be open.
Carter for 3. Missed it. Rebound, Henry. 29-22, Flames with the lead. Looking for their second win in Missouri Valley play. A pass inside to Henry. Anderson launches a 3. Shot's no good. Tipped and missed by Duax, and the ball's loose. Anderson, wide open 3 for Campbell. Missed it. And another offensive rebound. Multiple chances here for the Panthers. Anderson knocks over Jackson, offensive foul. Well, you like the result, but you don't like how they got there with the 4 or 5 offensive fouls.
Well, right.
4 or 5 offensive rebounds.
Right, and that's where, Luke and the team, as we talk to Coach and, the things that we have to do to close out halves, that's one of the things. Now, the result is that we continued to fight, and Jalen Jackson was able to draw a charge, but we are going to have to attack the board collectively. In that last possession, you see a lot of our UIC guys standing and watching. You have to be active in getting the ball.
So Anderson into the front court for UIC. There's Jackson on the left wing. Jackson hops into the lane. Flying one-hander, and the shot is good. Jackson scores, and it's 31-22 Flames. Duax in the lane, and he traveled. He hopped right in the lane, slid that pivot foot, and it's going to be Flames basketball. And timeout, Panthers. 3:55 left here. And the Flames had a 16-point lead. It is now 31-22 UIC. But as you've been talking about, Kenny, closing out the half, just very paramount for this Flames team to carry momentum into the second half.
Well, let's just, the last, 3:40 here, let's, check on possessions and then check on offensive rebounds and turnovers as well. And there's one.
It'll be Northern Iowa basketball here. UIC shooting 50% from the field, led by Jace Carter with his 13 points. Bourne and Anderson both with 6 for the Panthers. Bourne against Anderson. Duax spins his way into the lane and finds Trey Campbell. 10 to shoot. Bourne, inside it goes, and the shot is good by Duax. Cutting down the baseline. The freshman from Dubuque with the basket. 31-24 UIC.
I got a comparison. For Bourne, it's John Crotty.
Yeah.
From Virginia.
Yep.
Lefty, crafty, same kind of body type. I think Crotty was a little bit taller, but that's who he reminds me of.
Yeah. Anderson at the top. Left corner, 3. No good for Carter. Rebound reeled in by Henry. And that's stolen away by Jace Carter. Carter finds Anderson. Inside. Layup is good for Trey Anderson. Anderson with 10. He's got double digits now. 33-24 Flames.
Great pass by Jace as well. I thought was a lot of contact on that, and I think so does Luke Yakovich, but no call.
No question. Bourne against Scoball. Left wing, Wolf for 3. Knocks it down. Landon Wolf, 6'5" guard from Cedar Falls, Iowa with the basket. It's 33-27 UIC.
And initially, really good defense, for Scoball to be able to stop Bourne, but I don't want to see that matchup much.
Yeah. See a lot of mismatches here, but Northern Iowa able to take advantage. Jackson inside. Okani there with the flush. Okani, right place, right time. 35-27 Flames. Bourne into the front court. Bourne and a whistle on the foul call on Jackson. So a 1-on-1 situation here for Northern Iowa.
Yep. So, with a guy like that, and I think Jalen's one of our really good on-ball defenders, but, I think with Bourne, nice and crafty, made him go right?
Yeah.
And, maybe a little bit too much contact, but again, you'll hear the term scout discipline. Can't make him, you got to make a guy like that who's left-hand dominant, make him go right and see what he can do.
Bourne hits the first free throw. Bourne, mentioned averaging 18.8 points a game, 2.3 rebounds, 40% shooter from 3.
80% from the line as well.
Free throw is missed. Nice job.
You're welcome.
And the rebound, controlled by the Flames. The old broadcaster's jinx there. 90 seconds left here in the first half. Off the hands of Scoball, goes out of bounds, and it'll be Northern Iowa basketball.
So, Hoodie, 2 turnovers, right, since the timeout. And that's what – and those are the things that we have to fix, right? And those are 2 ill-advised passes. Those are not turnovers as a result of, defensive pressure. That's decision-making.
4 turnovers for UIC so far. Here's a 3. That shot's no good from Bourne. And goes out of bounds. It's going to be Flames basketball.
Hoodie and AJ got nervous. Our SID, he got really nervous. Yeah. Yeah. See, if you see the replay, Hoodie got jumpy, AJ got jumpy, point guard stayed calm.
Well, I can't say anything for AJ, but this sweater's not paid for yet. Don't want sweat on it. 35-28, UIC with the lead. Anderson, and he draws contact. Foul be assessed to Bourne.
It should be in a 1-on-1, Hoodie. Can't see if that's. We are not.
Not in the 1-on-1, no. Not in the 1-on-1. With 1:02 left. It's 5 fouls on Northern Iowa. As Scoball races up for 3. Missed it. Rebound reeled in by Landon Wolf. Under 1 to play. Flames with a 35-28 advantage. Wolf. Campbell. 15 to shoot. Plenty of time for the Panthers. I'll set up something here before the half. Henry trying to get it past to Campbell, out of bounds. 8 to shoot for the Panthers.
8 to shoot now. I believe the ball is going to be taken out here on kind of a funny angle here on the baseline, between the baseline and sideline. Now, you got to, with 8 seconds, you got to watch for the inbounder getting the ball back for the 3, and then you got to watch the top of the key right here.
Campbell to inbound, and now the ball goes to Wolf with 5 to shoot. They swing it to the right wing at 3. That shot is around the rim and in for Trey Campbell. Campbell knocks down the 3. 35-31 Flames. So Flames will hold for one shot here. 15 seconds left. And Anderson at the controls for UIC. Anderson finds Scoball. Scoball for 3. Swish! Philip Scoball for 3 on the left wing as we go to halftime. 38-31 UIC with the advantage.
And nice job by Scoball. So the call was 1-5 coming out of the timeout. That's the 1-5 screen. He slips the screen here. You see it right here, ready to shoot.
And Jace Carter with 15 points and 7 rebounds. Let's see what the Flames can do here in the second half against Northern Iowa.
You know, I was talking to Coach, and I even talked to Toby, you know, and this is kind of where Toby's at. You know, you want to continue to have, you know, consistently good games, right? Instead of having 29 points and maybe, you know, and it's not about point production, but from him, he's good for anywhere from 13 to 17 points a game. That's where he needs to be. Betts
in the lane for Northern Iowa as we start play in the second half. That ball dances off the rim. And rebound controlled by O'Connor. UIC looking for their second Valley win and try to break this 6-game losing streak they're in right now. O'Connor at the top. Christian Jones finds Carter. Baseline, jumper good. Chase Carter knocks it down. He's got 15. 40-31 Flames. Bourne on the right wing. Bourne. Now Duax. The Bourne on the left side. Bourne raises up for 3. Missed that shot. Tough luck in the rebound. Controlled by Scoball. Anderson for UIC. Jones in the right corner. Anderson for 3. Switch! Trey Anderson knocks down the 3 from the right wing. He's got 13, and it's 43-31 UIC.
I'm glad to see him get his shooting touch back, battling injuries for like the last 10 games. You can see he's got a lot more lift on his shot.
Campbell feeds the post, and on the inside is Anderson. It's been very impressive. Anderson with 8 points, 43-33 Flames. Anderson. Carter at the top of the circle, back to Trey Anderson. Anderson for 3 again. Missed it off the back iron, no. Rebound controlled by Duax. Campbell on the right wing. Inside to Betts. Betts against Anderson. Inside, layup is good. Titan Anderson, 6'6", sophomore from Eldridge, Iowa. It's 43-35 UIC. Once again, Titan Anderson finding that rhythm on the inside.
Yeah, he's getting some easy shots down there. So, you know, you mentioned, you know, his game is kind of crafty down there. Not really a technician, but can score down there.
O'Connor misses the shot. Rebound controlled by Duax. Bourne. Right side is Betts. Betts hops into the lane. Now Bourne. Bourne try to get a pass to the right side. Out of bounds is going to be Flames basketball.
So our scout defense on Bourne has been solid. You know, we're forcing him to his right hand, and that was an unforced turnover there. But, you know, Christian Jones right now doing a really good job on him. You know, with a guy like that, you got to stick to glue the whole game because, you know, he shakes open and hits 1 or 2 shots. He's right back in rhythm.
Carter finds O'Connor. Now CJ. Jones to Scoball on the right side. Carter in the free throw circle. Down the lane. Looks to go to the basket and scores. Chase Carter with 17. It's 45-35 Flames.
Nice pace to his game today. You know, hitting jump shots, hitting threes. You see the strength and the athletic ability to get to the basket, and nice finish as well.
Here's Bourne. Top of the circle is Betts, and we have a whistle.
There'll be a foul on O'Connor on the push.
So O'Connor with the foul. With 16:33 left here for your ball game.
Yep, you see it right here.
Yeah.
Not a lot of contact, but
No.
you know, enough for them to call it, obviously.
Wide open enough for them to call it, right? 16:33 left. Here's Bourne for three, knocks it down.
Can't leave him open. And I mentioned you have to stick to him like glue.
Yeah.
If he's open, the kid can shoot the ball, and a little bit of miscommunication there. If the coach is turned around knowing what's going to happen, he's going to hit open shots.
45-38 UIC. O'Connor finds Jones. Jones from the free throw circle. Jumper is missed. Rebound corralled by Northern Iowa and Henry. Bourne. Nice pass inside to Anderson. And again, sails out of bounds, and it'll be UIC Flames basketball. That ball was intended to Wolf in the left corner. Out of bounds, and it's going to be Flames basketball. And a timeout on the floor. 15:50 left here for your ball week, presented by ESPN, January 18th through the 24th. You know, the athletic communications and creative professionals do a great job giving us the information that we need.
They do.
Skull ball to O'Connor. O'Connor raises up, and the jumper is missed. The rebound controlled by Anderson. Here's Bourne. Now down the left baseline is Landon Wolf. Inside reverse layup is good by Duax. Duax with 9 points, and it's 45-40 UIC. Duax now with 5 rebounds along with his 9 points. And we have a whistle on the right sideline. And the foul is going to be on, is that on Jackson?
I believe this is the last play here. Nice pass by Bourne, but looks like they call it, initially it was maybe a little bit of a turnover, and then they call a foul on Jackson going after the ball.
I was going to say that was on Duax on the far side. They both had a scramble. I thought that he may have had a little bit more contact there, but nonetheless, it's going to be Cole Henry. Henry spins. Inside, blocked by Fens. And there's a wide open three. That shot is good for Duax. And it's 45-43. Flames now just with a 2-point advantage, Kenny.
And this is where, execution and composure has to come into play here. Point game, no reason to panic, just to continue to run your offense. Open three by Jace.
Carter for three. That shot's no good. Rebound tracked down by O'Connor. And in the hands of Duax, and he's fouled by Jace Carter.
Yeah, and honestly, maybe not that bad of a foul by Jace Carter. Without him probably getting the ball in there, it might induce an easy transition bucket by UIC. But listen, we mentioned every team having a run. I mentioned that all the time, right? For almost the entire game, Northern Illinois with a chance to possibly tie the game up or even go up a point here. But it's going to start on this end. We got to get some stops, Hoodie.
Here is Henry for Northern Iowa. Foul line extended left, holds and looks. Anderson on the left side. Here's Henry. Henry against Fens. Spins, turns. The lefty hook, no. Rebound snatched out of there by O'Connor. Here come the Flames back from right to left as it's Carter. Down the left baseline, falls out with the basketball, and the foul will be assessed to Bourne. So Bourne on the foul. That'll be his second. And in the ball game now is Trey Campbell. He replaces Bourne. And Jace Carter will sit down. Griffin Yaklich in the ball game for UIC. Anderson's inbound for the Flames. Flames are up.
That's a foul on Toby.
That's a foul on O'Connor.
They're trying to get offensive position there, but a little bit too much contact. Was trying to get into the post.
So here comes Jace Carter back in the ball game quickly for UIC to replace Okani. So just 45-43 UIC with the lead with 13:37 left. As it'll be Trey Campbell into the front court for Northern Iowa. Panthers 4-1 in the month of January. Anderson for the Panthers. You got a pass inside, blocked, and a whistle on the foul call. Cole Henry tried to go up, and the Flames with a foul. That is going to be on Yaklich. So they weren't allowing any layups, so the foul was assessed nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, initially got the ball pretty deep. And that got Yaklich up on the fake. And, you know, I saw the block by Fence, but obviously they called the initial foul on Yaklich and 2 shots from the free throw line.
So Henry with the free throw. You know, I started to talk about the college sports communicator. The communicators, formerly known as College Sports Information Directors. Athletics, communications, and creative professionals coordinate public and media relations, websites, social media, graphic design, videography, statistics, and much more as the strategic communicators for college and university athletic departments and conference offices all throughout North America. So shout out to A.J. Schraffenberger for us here at UIC and Joel Waters from Northern Iowa. Thanks for all our athletic communications and creative staff members and what they do for student athletes, coaches, and institutions.
Now, I'm just going to go with AJ from now on. I'll let you handle that last name.
On the inside, and the layup is good. Nicely executed by Anderson. And now Northern Iowa with a 47-45 advantage.
You know, I mentioned Anderson not being, flashy. He gets the job done. He's in the post, and good timeout here by Yaklich. Now I'm looking at body language. I'm looking at composure right now. Everyone's just got to stay.
One Arena in Chicago with Kenny Williams, Jonathan Hood with you. Kenny, at one point the Flames had a 16-point lead. Now it is Northern Iowa with a 2-point advantage.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of a run. You and I doing a good job of executing. It's nice and tight again. So, I mean, we've seen this like a broken record the last 6-7 games. We get out to a really large lead, and then in the second half, the opponents kind of close the gap here. Just got to continue to execute and be patient offensively.
Carter loses the handle. Jackson loses it. And it's going to be over and back. It was Jackson who tried to just push it over to CJ, and Yaklich, and it's over and back. Just a calamity of errors there. Just trying to keep it in bounds, trying to keep it over the mid-court stripe, and it's going to be Northern Iowa ball.
But Hoodie, you can feel their stress level just go way up, right? With you and I kind of taking the lead here, our stress level is way up, and another.
There's a shot that's missed by Cole Henry, and the rebound controlled by UIC. Flames down to 47-45. 12 minutes left here for the ball game. Fens, a couple of dribbles, holds and looks. Jones on the right side. Jackson finds Carter in the lane. Carter goes up. Shot is missed. Goes out of bounds. And that is going to be Panther basketball. And a timeout on the floor. 11:45 left here for your ball game. 47-45.
We hit a lot of early threes. I believe we got, I believe there's 10 made threes in this game. I mean, that's something that, from an offensive standpoint, that we need to be able to attack the basket. But, you and I doing a really good job of going in the paint here in the second half.
Henry at the top. Campbell. Now here is Henry. Henry, left side is Anderson. Anderson on the baseline. And a whistle on the foul call. He draws the foul on the inside.
Just really patient when he gets the ball in the paint there. And you and I is doing a really good job of being patient on their offense. I mean, they have a lot of back cuts. They have a lot of, screening with the post and handoffs. And they're just being really patient, not being in a hurry. And they haven't been in a hurry all game, even when they were down 16 points. They weren't forcing any shots, and now getting what they want here in the second half.
Anderson and misses the free throw. Here comes Okani, Anderson, and Skoball in for UIC. You made a point that, when you start to you lose the lead, that it should not be panic time. Well, I mean, with a young group, Kenny, and you've lost 6 games in a row, yeah, we could see that, but do the Flames see that? Where it's like, hey, the game's not over, because they've been through this now 6 times in a row.
Well, at some point you have to, right? I mean, again, I mentioned, the 6 games in a row, that has no precedence now because you're playing in a live game. But, I mean, we've been at this point the last 6.5 games. We just have to do a better job of executing and calming down on the offensive end.
Jackson drives the left baseline, goes in and scores. Jackson with the basket for UIC. He's got 4. And it is 48-47, Northern Iowa.
And that's what we need more of, penetration to the basket.
Bourne finds Betts. There's Betts at the top. Betts in the free throw circle with 12 to shoot. Anderson drives the lane, goes up, and a whistle on the foul call. He draws contact on Jace Carter.
And nice job there by Anderson. But see, that again, and that's where the scout discipline comes in. He's lefty, right? You got to make him go right.
Yeah.
And so far this game, he has yet to shoot a jump shot outside of 15 feet. There's no reason to close out him so hard. Let him prove he can shoot the ball.
Anderson, Raymo, free throw is good. He'll have another. You can hear the coaching staff for UIC screaming out, talking about the shoulder and how, again, make sure you close out with him being a southpaw. Free throw is good. 50-47, Panthers with the lead. 10:30 left here for the ball game. Anderson for the Flames. Lose the handle. Is able to pick it up. With 7 to shoot. Anderson on the move for the Flames. Anderson down the lane, puts up a shot, and draws a foul on Anderson. So Trey Anderson getting the foul from Titan Anderson there.
Yep. A nice job by Anderson on the penetration. Initially, I thought he had Jace Carter wide open in the corner, but was able to draw the foul. Now you just got to go to the free throw line and hit, right? And here are the little things. I know it's 10 minutes to go, but in a tight game, again, we mentioned possessions, value in possession, making sure that we, especially here at the free throw line, we got to make them pay, right? Now, this is our first trip to the free throw line. In the game, you have to make them pay here.
Trey Anderson hits the first free throw. He'll have another free throw here coming as Trey Campbell comes in the ball game to replace Titan Anderson. Trey Anderson, 11.2 points a game, had 10 points against Valpo in the last contest. And tonight he's got 14, looking for 15, along with 7 assists. Free throw's good. As Kenny mentioned, the first 2 free throws happening near the 10-minute mark here for the ball game. Flames down 1. Bourne at the controls. Finds Duax all the way in. Missed that shot. And the rebound controlled by Okani. Here comes Okani for the Flames. Down the right baseline. And a foul called on Betts.
I really want Toby to get aggressive now. He's kind of been floating around a little bit, not being aggressive. But, whenever he gets that, if James Betts is ever on him, he should go to the basket every time. There's an athletic presence that he has and an advantage that he has over Betts. He needs to be more aggressive here in the second half.
Anderson the inbound in this non-shooting affair, so Flames will have it with Carter at the top. 18 to shoot. Jackson finds Carter for 3. Yes, sir! Jace Carter for 3. Flames with a 2-point lead now at 52-50. Carter has been on fire, finding his stroke. Carter had 15 points against Valpo, has 20 here tonight so far. Duan, and an offensive foul call.
It was a travel.
A traveling call. So Duax with the travel, a turnover, and a timeout on the floor for the game. 9:17 left here for your ball game. It's the first 20-point game for Jace Carter since January 4th against Belmont. So he has been on fire along with his 5 rebounds and 1 assist. Flames with the basketball here with Jackson. Carter for three. Missed it. Rebound controlled by Henry. Here's Bourne. Duax in the corner. Henry. Duax for three. Knocks it down. Mike Duax with now 15 points. And again, 53-52 now. Northern Iowa with the lead. A steal. And here's Bourne. Try to get a pass inside. Now it's picked up and dunked by Cole Henry. The redshirt sophomore able to deliver. And it's 55-52 Northern Iowa.
So again, turnover leads to a dunk.
Yep. Okani gallops down the lane and a whistle. He was grabbed by Duax. Trying to escort him out of bounds almost, didn't he? Trying to usher him out of the club right there.
Well, I think as a result of the foul, Okani lost his balance, and that was kind of why the foul was called. But I just want to see him get so much more active. From an athletic standpoint, there's no one on UNI that can guard him if he goes to the basket. He just needs to be more aggressive. But again, okay, so in turnover or UIC, but it's always the timing of the turnovers, and those turnovers, as Okani shoots and misses his free throws, seem to always turn into points.
Jones comes in for the Flames to. Oh God, there's 6 Flames on the floor.
Yep, come on, guys. Okay.
Chase Carter will sit down, and Okani will have another. 55-52 Northern Iowa. Free throw is good. Flames down 2. 8:10 left here for the ball game. Over the top it goes to Anderson. Anderson, Duax. Fall away jumper, no good. Rebound reeled in by Scoball. Here come the Flames on the push. Anderson on the right wing. Anderson, right baseline. Anderson spins, turns, off the glass and scores! Anderson with the basket, and we're tied at 55. Bourne into the front court. Wolf, and the jumper's good by Wolf with that flying one-hander in the lane. 57-55 Northern Iowa.
What UNI has is a bunch of guys that can shoot the ball, but also sneakily can put the ball on the ground and get to the paint. We got to be disciplined on our closeouts.
Anderson around a Scoball screen, fires a three. Swish! Anderson for three. Anderson with 20. Flames up 1, 58-57.
UIC doing a really good job of shooting the ball from the field. I believe that's double digits in threes that we've had hit this game.
And a foul called on the inside. I think that's going to be on Okani. We'll see. No, they're going to say the foul is going to be on Jalen Jackson, and a timeout on the floor. Games.com, home and road. We'll have the Pepsi post-locker room show. You'll hear from Luke Yaklich after the game right there on UICFlames.com as Titan Anderson goes to the foul line. Anderson with 15 points, and the free throw is good. A one-on-one situation for Anderson. And we're tied at 58, Kenny.
Yep, I'm just looking at the stats between Jace and Trey Anderson. That's 40 points, and then you got 8 assists. That's 56 points of production between two people. So, I mean, just a really good job by both of them. The 7 assists and 1 assist by Toby Okani. But, I mean, just really good production out of those two.
Anderson again. Free throw's good. 59-58, Northern Iowa with the lead. Just another afternoon in the Valley. Anderson finds Jackson on the left wing. Here's a three. Shot's no good from the left corner for Okani. And tracked down by Trey Campbell. The freshman accelerates down the lane. Anderson. Now Campbell with 15 to shoot. And a whistle out of bounds. It's going to stay Panther basketball with 11 to shoot. And 6:19 left here for the ball game.
So 11 seconds left on this clock here. Here's the penetration and nice defense there by Toby Okani to force it out. But watch Titan Anderson again. With 11 seconds, he'd probably be the first option to get the ball to.
There's Titan Anderson. Now finds Campbell. Campbell down the lane with 5 to shoot. Right side, Duax for 3. Duax shot an air ball. He goes back up and scores. He recovered. Anderson went up, and then Duax right there. Right place, right time.
Well, it's just, being alerted to get to the basket. We can't sit around. The person that got the rebound was the person that was most active. He went to get the ball actively.
61-58 Northern Iowa as Jackson penetrates. Spins and turns, fires, off the glass, no. But a whistle on a foul call.
A nice move by Jackson there. But Hoodie, this is the other thing we mentioned. That's the shot he has to make. You get that close, and it's a nice move, nice pivot. But, when you're getting that close to the basket, and I mentioned, the first step is being able to penetrate, which you did a great job, and get to the basket. But you got to make those layups.
So Jackson to the foul line. This is the first free throw. Foul's on Bourne, by the way. That's his 3rd foul. No real trouble for either team as far as fouls are concerned. Again, Bourne with 3, and 3 for Trey Anderson, and 3 for Jackson as Skobal comes in to replace Jackson. 61-59, Northern Iowa with the lead. Under 6 to play. Duax with a pass to the right corner. That shot's no good for Landon Wolf. It goes out of bounds. That's going to start Northern Iowa basketball.
Yeah, I think it's going to go out on Skobal. So here's the shot here. Skobal gets a hand on it, puts the ball down, and that's pretty tough there. Called UIC ball. Or I'm sorry, Northern Illinois ball.
Yeah. 5:30 to play. Flames down 2. A pass inside to Titan Anderson. Layup, no. And there's Duax with the lay-in.
And Hoodie, what have you seen? Extra possessions.
Extra possessions, offensive rebounds, not boxing out. The little things, as we always say. The little things become big things when you're in a losing streak. 63-59, Northern Iowa. Jones for the Flames on the right wing. Okani finds Skobal at the top. Here's Jones on the right side. Jones to Okani for 3. No. Rebound tip in the hands of Duax. Here's Bourne. Spinning and turning in the lane. Right corner, Campbell for 3. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know what? I really like Bourne.
Absolutely.
From a production standpoint, points-wise, maybe not his best game, but the guy does a really good job when he penetrates, making decisions and finding the open man. Playing the point guard well, is he, Bourne?
66-59, Northern Iowa with the lead. Full timeout here by the Flames. As Luke Yaklich talks to his group, and Northern Iowa with a 66-59 advantage. Jonathan and Kenny with you at the Credit Union One Arena here in Chicago for Missouri Valley basketball. It's on the line here. Northern Iowa trying to go 7-3 in the Missouri Valley. Flames trying to win their 2nd game here in the conference and try to break their 6-game losing streak. What's going to happen is you have to start now for the Flames. Anderson finds Okani at the top. Jones for UIC. Jace Carter swung to the right side, and Anderson. Anderson with 4 to shoot. 3, 2, 1. Jackknife 3 by Jones. Missed it. Rebound inside Okani. And whistle. The referees will have a conversation.
But he caught a break there. Just offensively, got nothing going, and looks like it's going to stay.
59, Northern Iowa with the advantage. And boy, the momentum that they've had. Duax leads this Northern Iowa team with 19 points, 17 for Titan Anderson. So again, Panthers with possession that's taken away. The steal, and here's Jones for Flames. Jones over the top it goes. Okani layup missed. 2nd try, yes sir. Okani with the basket. He's got 10. 66-61 Northern Iowa.
Nice job by Christian Jones getting the steal and then having the patience to come down and find Okani in the post. Nice sequence by Jones there.
Panthers with the ball. Anderson, very impressive for the Panthers. today. Duax way out high on the left side. Duax down the lane for the dunk. 68-61. Panthers with the lead.
A little bit of a mental lapse there.
Jones at the top. Carter for UIC. Spins and turns. Carter and a whistle. That would be a foul that's going to be on Duax.
6 fouls, so no one-on-one here. You see Jace kind of finagle here, lose the ball. Then I think there was a little bit of rush on Duax, but 6 fouls on UNI, so the ball will be taken out under the basket.
But 3:03 left here for the ball game. The Flames down 7. Anderson, the inbound, looks. Finally got off the Scoball. Scoball to Anderson on the left side. Anderson, nose to nose against Bourne. Now, and as Anderson raised up for 3, switch! Anderson for 3 on the left wing. Flames within 4, 68-64.
Great patience there by UIC. Really good kick-out pass back from Scoball to get Anderson wide open and squared up for that 3.
Anderson.
Hoodie, we can't keep giving up layups. We keep giving up layups.
Absolutely on the other end. 70-64, Northern Iowa with the lead. That seems to be the distinguishing characteristic for a lot of opponents for UIC, as that's taken away by Trey Campbell. Northern Iowa with 30 points in the painted area so far this afternoon. Just saying, that's the distinguishing characteristic, the amount of points in the paint that the Flames surrender.
Well, especially when it counts. Yeah. I mean, and here's another wide open shot here.
Duax for 3. Tough luck in the rebound, Carter. Under 2 to play. O'Connell on the left side. O'Connell to Anderson. Anderson with 16 to shoot. Here's O'Connell to Anderson down the left baseline. Anderson goes up, and a whistle, and an offensive foul call.
And in that situation, Hoodie, you have to rotate the ball. We kept the ball on the same side of the court for over 10 seconds. It's easy to defend. So, and here's the call. I don't know if that was an offensive foul. Kind of jumped a little bit early, but nonetheless, you have to move the ball. You have to move the ball to the other side of the court. We can't keep the ball on one side of the court for 15 seconds.
Bourne has been the aggressive player, so he's going to get that call, right? And here's a steal. Here's Jackson all the way in. Layup is good. A turnover, and here is Jackson with the lay-in. 70-66 Northern Iowa. Anderson inbound for Northern Iowa. Looks and finds Bourne. Bourne on the inside. Wolf. Now Bourne was going to pull the trigger, decides not to.
That's a smart play by a smart point guard.
Yeah. 1 minute left here for your ball game. Flames down 70-66. Bourne left side, a whistle.
And you don't want to foul Bourne. He's shooting 80% from the free throw line, and that's where coaching has got his hands behind his head, saying that's not the guy we want to foul. He's shooting 80% from the free throw line, and there's no reason to foul.
Foul called on O'Connell with 57 and 7/10 seconds left. So Bourne to the foul line, the 5'11 sophomore with 10 points tonight. Free throw good. He's got 11. O'Connell now with 4 fouls. And Bourne again. Knocks it down. 72-66 Northern Iowa. Anderson in the front court for UIC. Anderson down the right baseline, goes up. He is fouled by Titan Anderson. And the foul's going to be called on Titan. So Anderson will go to the foul line for UIC. Trey Anderson.
Plenty of time, Hoodie. 49.4 seconds here is still, as it stands right now, is a 2-possession game. So I mean, nice decision by Trey Anderson by driving and trying to get to the basket. You get something quick, but continue to run your offense.
Free throw is missed. Here comes Christian Jones in the ball game for UIC. He will replace Scoball. So Anderson will have another. Don't forget, we'll have our Pepsi post-game locker room show after this one. Luke Yaklich will join us. You can hear that on UICFlames.com as the free throw is good. 1 for 2 on that trip, 72-67 Northern Iowa. Titan Anderson looking to inbound. Finds Bourne. Bourne against
Don't
Jackson.
foul him. Don't foul him.
It's happened twice.
Don't foul him. He's an 85% free throw shooter, for one, and there's no reason to foul that early, right? What you can do is trap him and see if you get a turnover, but you can't foul him. He's going to make his free throw. So and see, that goes back to the scout, right? Like, there's 45 seconds left. It's a 2-possession game. We don't have to foul 90 feet from the other side of the court, right?
Yep.
So, and that's not the guy you want to foul. If anything, you want to deny him the ball.
Free throw's good. He'll have another as Scoball checks back in, and Jackson sits down. Second free throw's good. 74-67 Northern Iowa. Anderson motors into the front court. Trey Anderson in the lane. A flying one-hander, no. O'Connor right there for the lay-in. 74-69 Northern Iowa, 35 seconds left. Pressure by the Flames, and Christian Jones fouls the aforementioned Brown. Bourne.
Hoodie, we keep making the same mistake. Yeah. We keep making the same mistake. Now we're getting to a point that you have to, but you don't have to foul him then. Yeah. There, if he advances the ball, right, and then we get a turnover or we get a defensive rebound, we're still in a position. But this kid's not going to miss free throws.
No. So the free throw is good. He'll have another. Bowen Bourne, 5'11" guard from Norwalk, Iowa. Second free throw is good. 76-69 Northern Iowa. 30 seconds left of the ball game. Anderson raises up for 3. Knocks it down. Anderson for 3. 76-72 is the score.
You got to deny Bourne the ball. Don't let him get it.
Anderson to inbound.
Now you foul.
Now to Campbell, and a foul called on Trey Anderson with 24 and 4/10 seconds left. So Trey Anderson with 27 points for the Flames today. Anderson just pulled up. It's one of his better shooting performances all season.
Absolutely.
And Trey Campbell, the 6'3" guard from Cedar Falls, misses the free throw.
So if you can here, Hoodie, on a make, you might want to roll the ball a little bit, see if you can get it out of there. Now you got to advance the ball. You don't need a 3. You need a quick shot, though.
Free throw.
Got to get into it quick.
Anderson into the front court. Anderson. And a pass inside. It's blocked out front. That was Till Connie. And it's going to be a foul call. That's going to be on UIC. It's going to be Jones. So watch this again. Anderson finds O'Connor, and he has the ball stripped.
Yep. Might have been some contact there. And initially a nice pass by Trey Anderson, but again, it seemed like O'Connor never really had control possession of the ball.
Right.
Maybe the swipe had a lot to do with it, but
Bourne to the foul line. Free throw is good.
No, you can count these.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, you can count these.
Put
trust me.
The scorebook already.
It's cornfields and baskets in Iowa, and he's been at both. So trust me.
Yeah.
He's not missing any shots.
Second free throw is good. 12.8 left. 78-72 Northern Iowa. 10 seconds left. Anderson for the Flames. Down the lane. Reverse layup, no. Titan Anderson with the rebound. 2 seconds, and that's the end of the ball game. Flames have lost 7 in a row. And now 1-9 in the Missouri Valley as Northern Iowa comes to Chicago to